You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So many people on vacation this week and last week, and I think this summer is just crazy. I have a lot of clients who are, believe it or not, are pilots, and they are working so hard this summer, except the one that's very, very, very senior. He's on vacation for an entire month. Nobody likes him at all. I hope your summer's going well. It is the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com. Every single day, it's a positive boost that makes you believe you can do the things you want to do no matter what gets in your way, no matter how bad the news is or how crazy people get. And boy, it's just that way. It's just how things happen. It's drama's always there, and profits are always there, and people do stuff. No matter what gets crazy, at the end of the day, it's you deciding what you want to do, you believing that if you take the appropriate action, that you're not willing to sit down and just let it come to you. You want to go after it. And you're willing to deal with the challenges to get there. And you know that on this show, every single day, tens of thousands of people around the world literally are sitting there right this minute going, man, if I could just figure out what the next step is. If I could just get myself to do it. You got to know they're there. And you have to know that a whole bunch of those folks have said, well, I don't care. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to go do it. I'll just start moving. Once you get that and you understand that the people in this world that are most happy are the ones who are literally saying to themselves, I'm going to figure it out, got to go do it, and they go do it. That's it. That's what the show's all about, to make sure you do that. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at MotivationToMove.com, on a little bit of a sojourn right now. This sojourn you learned yesterday, heading to Seattle and Portland, Oregon, and I haven't actually officially told my wife that I'm going there. She still thinks we're considering just going back to the mountains of North Carolina and then back to Florida. She actually hasn't figured out that I've just decided, no, we're going to go west. How long? I don't know. I don't care. Because I'm a thorough believer in this, that sometimes you just have to shift your routine into something new and then give it a chance to get it to work. It's taken a month for me to get the systems and the habits and the rituals in place to make living on the road actually a really fun thing to do. Now that I got to figure it out, you think I'm going to go back and do it the other way? No way. So Friday, we always ask this crazy question. This is silly. It's actually a very technical question. It's a very scientific question. How do you want to feel? Wait a second, Scott. How is that scientific? I'm not going to go into the science right now. Just trust the science. When it comes to Scott, just trust Scott and the science. I've got you covered here, okay? How? That's a question, right? Your subconscious mind goes, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Deal. Okay, I'm listening. Do you mean me, right? Yeah. Want to feel emotions. Well, so your subconscious mind wants your highest and best, right? It wants you to it wants everything that's good for you. It doesn't want you to hurt yourself, doesn't want you to do harmful things, doesn't want anybody to hurt you. It wants you to be happy. That's the way things should be. So it's looking out for you, basically. It's got your back. So when you say, how do I want to feel? The only really honest answer you can give yourself is awesome. Or whatever word you want to choose. You don't have to use awesome. Some people use amazing. Some use cool. I don't know. How do you want to feel? When you take a moment to do that, it doesn't matter. You could have a really, really rough day at the office. And, things are kind of rough these days as people are starting to get themselves settled back in. You could have a really rough day and you literally could step into the hallway and say, but how do I want to feel? And nothing else matters. You could overhear somebody in the hallway talking about you. How many times does that happen? Foobars your whole day, doesn't it? Not if you step in a little closet and say, but how do I want to feel? The only answer you can give yourself is awesome. Or whatever you want to call it. So it's not a silly little exercise. It's one that you should have all the time right there ready to go, because when the world gets crazy on you, you will have a little tool that will make you really, really feel great. And you know what's going to happen? All these people around you will be like, what are you smiling for? What makes you so happy? Why are you so thrilled to be here today? Like, life is good. It's a secret weapon. I love to do that stuff. So today's show is about something I've talked about for a long time, and that is your perfect day. Now, I will tell you off the bat that creating a perfect day, I think, is completely possible, although not every day can be perfect every minute of the day. Stuff happens. And that's why often you will hear me call it the average perfect day. So on average, if you could literally I've said the word literally way too many times. For those of you catching me on that, I already caught myself. Not going to say it again. When you have a day you've thought about, you can create whatever you want, a perfect day. But because stuff's going to happen, we average it out. And on average, throughout the course of your life, if on average every day could be mostly perfect, wouldn't that be cool? You better believe it would. Weekends, holidays, work days, the whole thing. I don't think there's a difference. I think they should all be perfect. What if it could be that way the rest of your life? If you build it, they will come. And in this case, you're building it and you're coming. You get to decide. See, your subconscious mind, it's a beautiful thing. It's going to help you engage and create your average perfect day. How does that work, Scott? You mean it helps me feel better too? Because we just said, how do you want to feel? Yeah. Plus, you can create your average perfect day? Sure. Have you ever had something pop into your mind and then suddenly your world changes? What do they call that? The reticular activating system? Where suddenly you're interested in Teslas or something like that. And before you know it, you see them everywhere you go. Subconscious mind taking care of you right there. So here's how you do it. I want you to do this today, whenever you have the chance, or tomorrow, whenever you have the chance, or sometime in your life, whenever you have the chance. And you do have the chance if you'll take it. Just write down a clear, event-by-event vision of what your day is supposed to be. What do I mean by that? Well, it just basically means from the second you wake up in the morning, what do you want to have happen? What time do you want to wake up? Do you want to use a clock, alarm clock? Do you want to get up before the sun comes up or after? Do you want to lay in bed and linger for a little while? That's what I do. Take a few minutes to get going. What kind of coffee do you want? You want to work out in the morning? You just want to sit and relax, meditate. What do you want to do? Do you want to get right to work? I do that often. I've learned a long time that it's a perfect day for me. Get up in the morning, get a lot of work done, 2 or 3 hours, be done for the day. So what do you want to do today? If you will clearly describe how your day is going to go, are you going to go to lunch? With who and where and when? What kind of car do you drive? What kind of gas pump do you like to use? The good ones or the bad ones or the old-fashioned ones? Which one? I don't know. You see, it gets down to that. You get to do that. I was in North Carolina, in Linville Falls, North Carolina. There's a gas station there, and I took a picture of it. That pump must be 40 years old, and it still works. I just smiled. I went, that just made me happy. This old analog pump just cranking out the gallons of gasoline into my big old thing here that I'm driving down the road. I loved it. I said, I'm going to find more of those pumps and see how many are still out there. What would you like to do today? What would make your day perfect and make you smile? There's no rules, by the way. I know you want rules. I know you do. You're a rules person. You're not going to break by the rules, are you, huh? Not going to live by them, not going to break them. No limitations. You can do anything. That's one rule. The other one is no consequences. That's right. Nothing's bad. Nothing's good going to happen. Probably going to be good, by the way. Most people think, there's always a limitation. There's always a bad consequence. Why do you think that way? Could be a good limitation. It's like the double yellow lines in the middle of the road. Pretty good limitation, right? Especially with a car coming down the left lane toward you. No consequences? What if they're good consequences? Don't be shy. Be honest about what you want. So event by event, what you're going to do all day long, and no limitations and no consequences. A little bit of fantasy land. You get to dream just a little bit because that subconscious mind likes you to dream. Honesty is going to come out. That little smile gets on your face. You know the things that you'll never tell anybody? The things that when they say, well, what do you want to do? You go back to the one that you've said for your whole entire life that doesn't really make you happy. And yet behind the scenes, when you have your own time, when you're dreaming, when you're thinking, drinking a glass of wine or something else, that little idea that comes into your head, if you could, wouldn't it be great? And finally, there's just one more itty-bitty, tiny little thing you have to do. Once you know what your day is going to be made up of, and you know you can do anything because there's no limitation and there's no consequence, and if they are, it's really good stuff. You must believe it can be yours. You deserve it. You must believe something is possible before it will become possible. Your subconscious mind is not going to run after anything if it doesn't think you believe in it. It's that simple. So know what you want clearly all day long. No limitations, no consequences, and believe. If you follow those steps, pretty easy stuff, your subconscious mind will seek ways to make your dreams come true. You'll find a way. Will it happen overnight? Yes, some of it will. Some of it will happen in the next 30 seconds. Will all of it happen in 30 seconds? No, it won't. But that wouldn't make life any fun at all if everything happened right away, would it? Nope. The process just continues. It just needs a willing partner, your subconscious mind. You see, your subconscious mind can power all kinds of things, but it doesn't have hands and feet. It doesn't have a mouth. It can't do anything. It needs you to do that. A willing partner to take willing action in the direction you decided you wanted to go. And let your subconscious mind be the navigator. That's all. It'd be awesome. Hey, listen, have a great weekend. I know I will. Have no idea what I'm doing. No idea where I'm going to be. Doesn't matter. Just going to go do something and have some fun spontaneously. It's a good way to live. I'll see you Monday on the Daily Boost.